Hey guys, it's Maddie, and welcome to my first time trying crab and my second ever seafood boil that I've ever eaten. I don't know how this is gonna work because I don't know how to eat crab at all or how to like break its little things apart, but we got crab. And I wanted to chat about like how I started my business, the inspiration, the motivation, and the story behind the determination. So first, I gotta figure out how to put this on because I have no idea. This whole thing is gonna be a mess. Oh my gosh. I'm not that messy of an eater. Let's just put this over here. Okay, so they accidentally gave me like hella crab. I asked for 1 pound and they gave me 1 1/4 pounds. So that's like $50. Let's begin. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Trash area. Okay. So let me get organized and then we'll start the bit about my businesses and stuff that we have going on. I did first want to say that this is nothing like, oh, do your stuff like this, or I'm not going to tell you how to get to the spot that you want to be in life, but I'm definitely going to tell you like different things that I learned, things that make me want to keep going, I guess, and reasons why I didn't give up. So first, I'm gonna start out by saying one of my favorite quotes, that is, if I give up now, I'm gonna look back next year and wish that I would have kept going. That's probably, sorry, there's sauce spilling everywhere. That's probably the thing that kept me going the most. Is I knew I would regret it if I did not try to reach my goals. Wait a second. I don't know if I'm supposed to pour all this out. You know, I don't really care anymore. Okay, this is gonna be really messy. Hopefully I can clean it all up. All right, yes. Good. So, I started my Instagram stuff back in 8th grade. Wild, because I am probably not as old as you think I am. I'm actually 18. Oh my gosh, she's not 86. The reason I started saying that I was 86 was because I feel like people really underestimate the younger generation. They think that we're not serious about anything, and they think that we won't get stuff done. So basically, let me just move this. Basically, I just wanted to say like 87 because companies who want to work with me, they don't want to be working with a 17-year-old or a 16-year-old or someone really young. They want to work with someone who they think is gonna, you know, get them customers. And I felt I could do that at my age. Obviously, it's my job, so I did it. But I just started getting annoyed when people were asking me how old I was because they were comparing themselves to me, etc., etc. This is pretty good. I'm really nervous to try the crab. Oh my god, I don't know how to do it. It's good though. You guys are gonna be so mad when you see me eating this because I have no idea how to do it. Anyway, let's continue. Oh my gosh, look at that. Cute. So maybe if I that's a bone. Y'all, I don't know how to do this. I should have looked it up more. Why is it so hard? Hold on. So What the heck? Okay, we gonna go back to that later. Potato. So when I started in 8th grade, I started out with a friend, and I just saw these girls, and they looked cool, and they were like posting stuff, and I was realizing that people were posting things and getting money from it. I was like, damn, that is a dream job. So I started going out and taking pictures, and I never had any confidence. Let me tell you, people were always making fun of me, my page. Even when it was a joke, it still hurt my feelings so much. But I kept going just because I wanted to see where I could go in life if I did. Fast forward to a little bit more after that. I got to 10K after like a while of working. And this is before I knew how to like build my page or market anything. I just got to 10K by being consistent and building like a small name for myself, even though I didn't know who I was at all. Still don't. Once I started to do that, once I got to 10K, I think I had like the social proof. Helped me grow my page faster, because if people see you have 10K, then they're like, oh, I'll follow, whatever. Or at least that's how it used to be. So after that, I ended up being able to take photos at this house that someone in my family was renting. Beautiful modern house with these great windows and so many things. I got to do like the most creative photo shoots. So much fun. And I started doing threads, and I was going through my weight loss journey, and I was just so excited to create content. This is when my page started like growing hella. It was growing so much, and I was really excited. I started getting brand deals and working with people. I think I got brand deals at around 50K, and people were sending me free stuff, and I was the type of kid who basically wore the same pair of shoes for like 3 years, so I was not used to getting any clothes, and I was really excited. This is really good. I was really excited to get going and to do my thing, and I loved that people enjoyed to watch me, and people said I was, inspiring them to do their weight loss journey or take pictures, and that was really, really great. I will say, I hit so many obstacles during this journey. Like, there was a time when the thread stopped working, and I'll tell you guys how to like beat that if you're trying to grow your business and all of a sudden the thing that you've been doing stops working like completely. Look at this, kind of bomb. So the threads, which were basically my entire brand, stopped quote unquote selling. Like, no one cared. They stopped getting likes. And mind you, my threads used to get 12,000 likes when I was at like 30K. And that's amazing for a small page. And my normal pictures were getting like the normal 3,000 for a 30K. So when I realized that my likes were like completely going down, I was like, shit, what do I do? My page is gone. Like, my whole business that I've built is just completely gone. But as humans, we have to adapt when our business strategies don't work the same anymore. So I just kept posting and finding what worked for me. I started doing more fashion content, which I really, really enjoy. That also brought more fashion companies to work with me. Oh my gosh, I look so dumb doing this. So that brought a lot of fashion companies to work with me. And basically, everyone, when people ask me like, oh, how do you do it? You just have to be consistent. Anyway, so I started working with fashion brands. I don't really remember everything. There was like so many brands emailing me every day. I was so excited and so happy, and I was trying to make money, and it wasn't really like approving people wrong because no one wanted me to do it, I guess. It was more of like a thing for myself that I built, and it was really great. But, is that an earthquake? Really? Really right now? Bro, there was a literal earthquake right now. What the fuck? I'm like on the roof right now. Are you kidding me? I literally have this entire thing. Okay. Bro, now I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Why am I up here? So, I'm fucking scared, number one. Number two, dude, I'm fucking scared. Should I go home? Whatever, I guess. Okay, fast forward to working with brands. I was getting maybe like 20 packages a week from these companies who wanted to work with me, and I was like, wow, they want to work with me. And that was great or whatever. And it didn't make me a lot of money, but it was my passion. Like, it's still my passion. I don't mind working. If there's companies watching this right now, I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't mind working for free. I like to ask people what their budgets are so I could work with it. And I think that's a really good way for even you to get business, so you don't turn down the smaller brands. Like, everyone deserves to be seen. And then on top of that, you're building your resume with brands, you're building your experience, you're getting content for yourself. So never be afraid to work with people who don't have a huge budget. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared right now. Anyway, I want to talk about my shop. I think I'm gonna start moving into that in a little bit, but trying to think as to what else is like really hitting me right now, you know? Ah, look at that. No idea how to do this. So, oh my gosh. Guys, don't worry, I'm not gonna waste it. I'm gonna go home and look up how to do it. But for my first time trying crab, it's really good. I started working with companies and getting sent stuff and talking to my friends about it. I ended up losing a lot of friends throughout this journey. Probably like 3 or 4 really, really, really close friends. And I still think about them all the time. People are just gonna drop you if they see you doing good, I guess. So that really hurt my feelings, but I kept going anyway. There was a time when I told myself, like, you should just stop because no one wants to see you, no one cares about you. Like, why does this matter when you have so many friends and stuff that were good to you? And I told myself, if my friends don't want to see me doing well, then they're not really my friends in the first place. So I kept going through all this. I'm going through like depression as well, and I still kind of go through that. I went through an eating disorder for a while, self-diagnosed eating disorder, just because I did a lot of really bad things to make myself lose weight before I started doing my weight loss threads and such. I used to make myself throw up. I used to excessively work out for like 4 hours a day, and it did not help me at all, but I just did it because I thought that was what I was gonna make me do it the fastest and the quickest. But I've learned that consistency is just the way to do things. I'm still scared, by the way. Anyway, I was going through a really rough time for a while. My page was stuck at like 100K for maybe like 2 months, and I thought I was just gonna stop growing and stop making money and become invalid. But I switched it up a little bit, changed my brand, started doing more fashion pictures. Getaway B. No one wants me to film today. So I moved more into fashion, and around 2 years later, right now, I decided to go into Poshmark as well as build my shop, and I've really gotten a lot of doors open for me this year. But I don't want to talk about myself. I'm trying to like make this helpful for you guys. For starting a shop, I use Shopify for my store, Shop Majesty, and we do some wholesale, and I also make a lot of the items on my own and send them out. Sometimes that's inefficient, but I don't have a manager, no one helping me, literally doing it all by myself, except sometimes my mom will print my labels for me and help me take pictures. She used to help me take pictures a lot. This is so good. But I'm really sad for the crab because this cost me so much money. For my store, if you're looking to build a store, 95% of my customers and people who view my site come from my Instagram, and that's at like 340K right now. I am telling you, social media marketing right now, it is so huge. Grow your TikTok for your store, grow your Instagram for your store, get some influencers behind it, and just begin. If you want to do something, just literally do it. I told myself, it would be cool if I started a store. And then I just did it. Like, I made the site and I was like, okay guys, I have a store. And it went really slow for a while. I'm not gonna lie. I had like 3 months of absolutely barely any orders, just because even though I had 240K like at the time, or like 60K less or something, I was not getting any orders because I just didn't know how to market my shop at all. I knew how to market myself and what people like on my page, but I didn't know how to get the girls to be interested in my things, as well as the guys. But we started out with like mostly girl items. Sorry, I'm so paranoid. We're still at mostly girl items, but trying really hard to grow for the guys too. Just begin. Grow. Never stop trying. That's literally the only advice that anyone can give you, is just go. Do it. Because when you're doing it, you're gonna learn how to do it. I've been doing this for 3 years and I still feel like I don't know anything, but I've come so far from where I used to be, like, maybe not emotionally, but knowledge about growing a business and stuff, you just like learn. You don't need to go to business school before you start. Just begin. Post things that would be interesting to you. Today's a weird day. People are on some weird shit. Anyway, post things that you would be interested in buying, you know? It's never about what's gonna make you the most money. It's never about, well, I mean, it can be, but if you're passionate, that's not what it's about. It's always about what you like and what you think you can get yourself to do every day. Because if you find something you like, you will work towards it. You will wake up in the morning and you will want to do it. And there's days where I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to send out these packages today. Guess what? I won't send them out. Because first of all, if you overwork yourself, then you're never going to get anything done. And you're going to basically like almost erase that passion that you had in the first place. So never stress out about things. But if you want to start a store, consistency, begin. Shopify works great for me. The analytics are amazing. I want to say for me what worked the best was building a social media account. My store right now, it's in the top 0.07% of the other Shopify stores that started the same week as me, which is not like amazing because that's just stores that started the same week as me, not all the stores. But I think what puts my store not above but like in that percentile, in the like 1% or 0.7%, is the fact that it has social media to back it up. And we're building a team of ambassadors and models and people who want to be a part of the team as well. Because I really want my shop to be about including everyone. Because there's enough shops that only do the skinny models and only do these models and these ones and these ones. And when I first started Instagram, I wanted to be a model. Obviously, I'm sitting here stuffing my face with potatoes and crabs in front of the camera right now. But I did something else. Now the door's open. So if you go into something with certain intentions, don't be scared to change your road and don't be scared to go in other directions, because there's so many opportunities and different things you can do. The ambassadors for my store get 1% off and they get some exposure. It's like a little trade for trade, and I really, really love my ambassadors. They're great. I'm really hoping to like make that bigger in the future. But ambassadors are also really helpful for growing your site because they will tell their friends. It's the same exact thing that I do. I went from not having anything to like getting things for free to making my own stuff, and then to getting my own influencers to work under me as well. And I think that's really fun. It's kind of like a full circle thing. But it is never easy. I'm not even like maybe halfway to where I want to be right now. Not even halfway there. I don't even know where I want to be. I just want to be happy, you know? It's not about the business. It's about making people happy and being happy. Never money. Money will come. Once you get people to be happy and to feel like they're a part of something, or to feel good when they look at you, or instead of like feeling, I don't know, sucky, or like I'm better than you, or get this to look good. There's only so much marketing you could do to say like, you're ugly, get my product and it will make you better. Like, make people feel good about themselves, because we're people and we all want to feel good and included and happy. At the beginning, when I first started my store, I wasn't thinking about other people. I was literally just thinking about myself, like, oh, if I had a store that would look good for me. But now I'm realizing it's kind of bigger than that. A store is not just something that people buy from and you make money from and consumer. It's really something bigger if you make it bigger. There's some brands that I've worked with that have been so mean to me in emails. There's some brands that I've built these big, amazing connections with, where they really make you feel included and loved, and they text you and you know their names, and they're so excited to give you like this new exclusive item that you're gonna promote because you're cool and blah 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 blah. Like, there's a big difference between the company who just wants to sell you stuff and the company who at least makes you feel like you're a part of almost a family. And that's what I want to do. Even if it's more niche-y, trust me. There has been so many like rappers in my DMs, so many singers who want me to like have sex with them so that I'll grow my business, or that I can do this for them, you know? No. We are taking the good way. I'm not saying that's a bad way, but I'm saying I'm gonna do it my way, even if it's slower, even if it takes longer, even if I don't like it as much. Same thing with the store. The slow way is sometimes the better way. You want to build that, and you want to grow your passion as you're creating your brand slowly and not right away. It doesn't happen overnight, especially if you don't have a huge like team of people behind you, especially if you're just one person. If you don't have a lot of money to throw into your business, it's not going to grow overnight. My business is not growing overnight either. It took me 3 years to get just to where I am today, even though that's really fast growth for some people. It is just consistency and learning what works for you, what works for other people, what do they want to see, and what do you want to portray. I had some problems. Looking back now, I'm feeling like they were problems. I used to only buy clothing. Y'all don't want to hear this. I don't even want to say it out loud. I used to only buy clothing that showed hella skin. No matter how ugly it was, I would buy it just because I knew that it would get a lot of likes and followers if I posted it. Just because it showed skin. Because that's how I got on the Explore page for a while. First, it was my threads, and I was like, people care about me and my personality. And then it went to me posting just my body because I was all misconfident, even though it's amazing to do that. I'm not bashing on anyone who does. I'm not bashing on myself. I'm just saying that did not help me build a brand for myself. That just helped me get people say, oh, cute clothes, or oh, you're cute. Wow, so such a good brand. So now I'm trying to do YouTube, and I'm realizing people want to see realness. I want to see realness. So posting about me and who I am and things about my brand instead of just throwing shit out there. I think that's always like the best thing to do. I've seen a lot of people grow whole brands off of just looking good. But at the end of the day, as a human, as a person, I don't really like compliments of when people tell me I look good. Even if that is what I portray, I don't really like it. Because it's a nice compliment, but I was born like this. I can't really change it unless I pay money or lose weight or gain weight. And I don't think that's a really special compliment. I was born this way. I didn't have to work for anything. I just look like this, and this is how I look, and you're complimenting me, telling me I look pretty, thanks. But am I sophisticated? Am I smart? Do I have knowledge of things? The things that are important to me, I keep feeling fake. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so nervous and paranoid. Okay. The things inside my head is literally the only thing about me that matters. This can be gone in 2 seconds. But when I'm ugly as heck, I don't want to be known as the person who was posting pictures because she thought she was pretty, or doing this because she thought she was cool. No. When you compliment someone, this has nothing to do with business, but the way you portray yourself, obviously sometimes I portray myself as the girl who wants to be complimented on looking pretty or looking thick, whatever. I'll admit it, because those do get likes, and that's how I grow my page. But if you're gonna do that, please at least do some sort of balance between like you looking good and you also having a personality, because I just can't handle it when I'm not getting any comments on who I am. So do a little bit of both. Do what helps you grow, and also do what you're passionate about, because your passion is what really matters at the end of the day. It's not really just about what makes you grow. A lot of people I'm so distracted. A lot of people throw themselves into things just because they think it's going to make them grow. Like, per se, me going to have sex with like a rapper who DM'd me just for the purpose of growing my page or getting exposure or having a fake relationship because I think people will care about me. Is that me growing, or is that me taking an easy route? And just personally, I think that it's more important to get that mental and emotional growth, because this has made me into a completely different person. And it's not even the fact that people are interested in me or that I'm making money or any of that. Like, these are nice bonuses. It's the fact that I get to feel like I worked my ass off and actually did something that matters to me. Oh my God, I'm about to cry. Because it's not what makes you money, and it's not what gets you to the top the fastest. It's what you worked your ass off for. And years of people telling you couldn't do shit, and then you turn around and you do it. And you just, I don't understand how to explain this, but it's an incredible feeling. Even if you're not, like, small progress is still progress. Even if you're making slow steps every day, that's still a step. Like, don't ever give up. No matter how slow it seems, it's always going to seem slow. But years go by so fast. They go by so fast. It's crazy. You can build so much. You can do so much if you put your mind to it. Literally, that's all you have to do, is telling yourself that you can do it and then trying to do it. There's so many times, even today, I tell myself I'm worth nothing and I don't deserve love and I don't deserve happiness. I don't deserve whatever. So never think that people in my situation or a better situation or people in any situation in that case have it easier than you because they got there and they're done. I'm not done. I'm still mentally unstable, crying myself to sleep every single night. I'm still feeling shitty half the time, but I'm working on it and I'm growing that too, just like I'm trying to grow my business. Because first of all, if you're not trying to grow yourself, you're not going to grow a business and you're not going to grow anything because you're going to be really hurt and unstable, I guess. I've struggled with this probably the most, trying to get out of bed even though I feel like I shouldn't, and trying to post even though I feel like no one gives a shit, and just trying to run back to the toxic people in my life that I let go of. For sitting in front of my camera eating. Someone's coming. For sitting in front of my camera eating freaking crab that I don't even know how to eat while people are looking at me while there's an earthquake. This is what I worked for. But guys, please just do it for yourself. It's worth it always, even if you just can't get it right, even if you fail horribly and everyone sees you and it sucks. Just try, because what's gonna happen if you don't? Then you're gonna regret it forever. And what's gonna happen if you do try? 50-50 chance you'll make it. People always say not to take the creative. Why am I freaking rubbing my crab? People always say not to take the creative route. They say it's harder, it's this, it's that. Do you know how many people go to college? I'm not saying I'm not going to college, but do you know how many people go to college for 8 years to do this and to do that, and then they still can't find a job, or they're still broke, or they're still this? There is no freaking way that getting a job in an industry that you hate and working on that for years, there's no way that that's any better than you working towards something that you want to do. Why would you ever give up on something that makes you happy just because someone said you should become a doctor? Like, it doesn't matter. Do what you want to do. Like, get off of your ass right now, literally, and just start. I am filming right now with my iPhone. Am I filming with my camera? No. You have everything you need. You have all the tools you need to be the person that you are meant to be. You have it all. I used to tell myself, I have no resources. I don't have this. I don't have that. Guess what? I still am working, even in a place where I don't have the resources to do everything that I want to do, even though I don't have a $8,000 camera. I'm still working. And I'm still progressing. You can progress without every single thing you need. You can progress without having everything. You can do it. Start small, get big. I was able, after, I'll tell you guys a little story about my car pictures that I used to take. I took pictures there because I didn't have anywhere else to take pictures, because we didn't have that house anymore. I was struggling so much. I was like, I'm done, my career is over. So I started taking pictures near the car, and turns out people really liked it. I tried. I could have given up right there. I was really close. I sat inside that car, outside that car, crying because I wanted to be creative so badly. And I really missed doing those shoots where things were so fun. But for 6 months, I stayed in the 100-degree heat in California to grow my page and to sit in a car and whatever. Is people coming again? Oh my God, please God help me, more people are coming. They're good. Don't mind me.
It's okay that we're here?
Yeah, it's fine.
You like recording stuff?
I'll be here for like 10 more minutes.
No, I don't want to bother you.
Yeah, we should go to a different place.
Are you guys gonna use the fireplace?
Yeah.
Can I have like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm super sorry about that. I hate myself. Okay. I hate myself. Okay, gonna make this like 10 minutes longer. I don't remember what I was saying, but I would sit in that car and I would come out and I would be crying and I would be so sad, like my life is over, my pictures suck, it's the same thing over and over again. And people would comment on that. They'd be like, oh, it's the same shit. And I'm just like, yeah, I know, because I have nowhere to do this and no money to rent out a house for photos. So, wow, I ate that entire bowl of rice. That's kind of disgusting. So, after that, those pictures grew my page more than anything has ever done before. And, that was a complete blessing in disguise that I complained about all the time. I was like, I'm not gonna do it because it's not as good as these people. But it grew my page so fast. I think I got from like 130K maybe to 260K in like maybe those 6 months. I think I grew really fast. So it do be the blessings in disguise. Your time is coming. Don't worry. But I did get really tired of those photos, and I ended up being able, from those car pictures, being able to make enough money to move into a place where there's a ton of content creators. It's amazing. I'm doing exactly what I want to do, even though quarantine, can't really create much content because all the places here are closed, but this is where I wanted to be for a while. And I'm still, again, don't want to be talking about me. I'm trying really hard not to talk about me, but if I relate it to me, like, I feel like you guys will understand better, because you can look at my Instagram and see who I am right now, but I can't show you exactly everything that I've been through to get to this spot that is not even where I want to be, you know? Like, I need to progress more even before I feel like I don't even feel like I'm able to talk about this because I don't think I'm at that level yet, but if you like where I'm at, or if you feel like you want to work hard, or you've seen me doing my thing for like 3 years or whatever, and you're like, why are you still doing this? How did you stay motivated? Like, I want this video kind of to tell you, like, no matter how long you're working for something, sometimes you're just one day or 5 minutes or a few seconds away from an open door. Like, again, I feel like always at my lowest is when the biggest opportunities come. And that car picture area, a lot of things came when I was in bouts of depression. I almost gave up a few months ago. I always say I'm gonna give up, but I never do, because like I can't physically. I feel like I cannot do that, and I don't want to, but I almost gave up. And then got a call from BuzzFeed and working with Amazon Live now, and it's just so much better than giving up and wondering where you could have been. I want to give you guys some advice. Or like some more advice. I really don't know if this is helpful at all, but I want to make it like helpful. I'm sorry that you have to see me avoiding this crowd. I'm really trying hard, but I don't know how to do this. There goes like $50. It's okay. I did it. Okay, guys. So, anyway, I'm really glad I'm not the only person up here anymore because I was scared because there was like an earthquake, I think. So, I'm glad that there's other people here. But, so, I did it. What was I talking about? Oh. I don't remember. I was gonna go on another rampage. I think. Okay. Let me name some things that help me. Number one would be working out and eating healthy. It sounds so stupid, but you get a lot of self-love and you gain a lot of discipline when you try to work out and eat healthy. When you take care of yourself, you'll have more time and energy to take care of the things you want to get done as well. What else? I was recommended therapy for a little bit. That helped me for a little. I don't do it anymore, unfortunately. I need to start again, but I didn't want to do online during quarantine. It helps a lot with like depression and eating disorders, and you get to talk more about your feelings. Next, I want to say self-reflection is probably the most important thing that you could do even right now before you start anything. Why did I eat so? I'm done with this rice. No. Self-reflection is very important because if you've gone through anything traumatic at all, it's gonna affect you somehow. And I like to tell myself, oh, my trauma is not gonna affect me at all. I'm still capable. Of course I'm still capable, but you can't ignore these things that happen to you because they're gonna affect you and you're gonna change the way you react to things. Like, a lot of things that happened to me made me feel like I wasn't worthy of anything. So once I started growing my page and my business, I got even more sad because I felt like I didn't deserve anything that I was given. I went to a Jordan Woods event. I was like one of 5 girls there and I was super excited, and I got there and I was like, why am I here? Like, why do I belong here? I felt like all my hard work was worth nothing just because I was worth nothing. And sometimes I still feel like that. It's something I struggle with a lot. My last video really touched on that, so I'm not going to go into any depths. I look so funny. But, wow. Yeah, I don't want to go into any depths about that. But, I realize now kind of that it's really irrational for me to just say, like, oh, I don't deserve anything. Even if it's a valid feeling and a really, really, really strong emotion that hurts me a lot, I'm working hard not to keep talking to myself like that because it's terrible. And even if it's me telling that to myself, like, I shouldn't put those words in my mouth and I shouldn't think them, but I do. And that's just what happens sometimes when you go through stuff and you're raised a certain way or people tell you things. You'll start to believe it at some point. It's kind of like ingrained in my head. And I don't know if I'm ever going to get rid of that. But I'm trying, and that's always the most important thing. Like, if you feel a certain way that's really hurting you, at least try to, stop feeling like that. By, again, doing workouts or getting friends to support you. I was really, 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 really sad for a very long time. But I finally found a few friends that made me feel so happy all the time. Like, I was so happy that right when I got home, I was sad just because I was alone again. But these friends really, really changed my entire life and mindset, and they made me really happy, and they still make me incredibly happy. Just a really balanced friend group, completely supportive, didn't try to ever downplay things that I was going through or how I was feeling. Supportive friends, even if you don't have a supportive family, I know how hard that is to feel like they do not care. I come from a Persian household. I come from a black household. I come from a certain type of community who have no idea what social media is or has no idea what any of this shit is. But just do it. If people are not going to understand you until you start showing them results. And I think that's funny because results don't mean anything. You can get results from not doing shit. But it's really the hard work that actually matters. So, what the heck? People can see you working hard, but they don't care until there's results. They'll say congratulations, and then they'll start hating you afterwards because they're jealous. That's a whole nother story. But just don't pay attention to that stuff. That is wow. Okay, I'm gonna go get some napkins because they fell on the floor. I'm gonna be right back, say goodbye to y'all, and then have a good day. I'm gonna let these people hang out at the fireplace. So just, ow, my ass is numb. This is ghetto. Alright, y'all. Give me a second here. Gotta go. Wow, I cannot believe my phone recorded for 45 minutes, even though I literally have 90,000 pictures on it. You all get to watch me clean. Can't just enjoy. Got to clean. And just like that, it looks like no one was ever here. Wow. Yeah, guys. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope, actually, hold on. Okay, let me get up here. Ah, this is ghetto. Wait. I'm gonna just, okay. Thank you guys. Sorry, I have issues. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. I hope it helped you in some way. If you want to see me do this type of video again, let me know. Maybe I'll do one with more of my experience, less of my experience, more advice, less advice. If y'all hated it, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a good day, and I'm sorry that I look quarantine crusty, but thank y'all, and see you next time. Bye.